cause it's all dependent on. We ain't bargaining, we charging it, and the people is with it.
We getting better than ever, we never left. How long you been waiting, debating, holding your breath? Switch it right to left, tell a rep I might have got him, cause we're bad like vertebrae, spinal column.
5 seconds is a problem, it's a wrap for your C's. You only got one shot, might have to launch it 40 feet. When it comes to that chip, nobody's safe. Movements will amaze, who gon' get on the plate? It's hard to say.
As we return, we gon' turn the page, turn it loose. When it's my turn, I turn the pudding into the proof that they need to believe, and give them one more jam. Let's return to their regular scheduled program. Now here we go again, I peep the secret opening. I'm motioning for my associate to go in closer for the poster when I'm making moves. Hate to lose, we don't break the rules, break them down. When I cross them over, you can take it.
The Timberwolves look to take charge here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And, of course, KD. It's our first glimpse of him looking good in his new Timberwolves jersey.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
Harden with it. Williams picks him up. For three, Caldwell Pope. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
That's his first
and Doris, you look at these teams, both great on the glass.
Well, they define their success and failure by what is the rebounding margin. It is huge tonight. This is going to be a tough, physical battle.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. Here's Bane. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The Nets on offense. It's a 5-point game. It's Russell with the drive. 17-foot shot on the way. Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Bane. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Yes, that goes in.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
And the foul on Patrick Williams.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now here's Harden. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
Rebound by Jang. And stolen by Jang. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him. To the left side wing. Russell inside. Takes a three. Connects from three-point range.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Blocking foul on Mohamed Bamba. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, the Nets. Durant just inside the line. And the basket is good. The call goes his way. And we could be looking at a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
Pass to Russell. And he drives in. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Durant for three. He doesn't hit that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Now Russell. In the corner, it's Jang. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Harden has a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal. And answers right back.
Russell from deep three-point territory. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. We talked about the best strategy of containing Kevin Durant on the offensive end. Coach told me Kevin's going to get his. You can't stop that. But if you can push him off his favorite spots, it might make his production a bit more palatable to our defense. Well, they've done their homework on KD, but the exam is going to be harder. Guys?
Thanks, David. Good on the triple. Caldwell Pope's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Timberwolves. Williams up on top. That's tipped. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions.
For the away team.
Pass to Russell. Deflects the pass. Ahead. Here's KD. Finish off the break.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Durant. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Russell. Out left to the wing. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Claxton. And Durant sends it back.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
And the Nets making a change here. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Harden with the drive. Reed misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Claxton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Now, Hero. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Nets passing it around. Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
And here's Collins from outside. Kept alive, Minnesota. Dunn right side. At the elbow, Collins. Second shot opportunity. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Claxton. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Dunn.
Yeah, just amazing hustle. Chris Dunn using his long arms to come away with these kinds of steals.
And the Nets with possession here. Trailing here by 8. It's Trent on the wing. Hero with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Off on the layup. James Harden getting it done for Minnesota. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points.
All right, let's come on to the court.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And Williams, here we go. Inside. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. To the paint. Here's Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Hero.
Tyler Hero.
Banked in off the glass. Hero's got his first points of the game.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Pass to Claxton. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Collins gets double teamed. Now, here's Dunn. Here's Stanley. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Stanley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Over to the left wing. Pass to Russell. And again, it's the Nets missing. Timberwolves leading by 9. And he dunks it down.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
And the foul from Patrick Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
The Nets making a switch here. Minnesota with the ball. Now Harden. Pass to Okeke. That 3 off the mark. And here's Jang. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The 9-foot shot. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back. The shot's good from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Collins in the post. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Pass to Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
That's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Russell inside. In the corner, it's Chang. 3 on the clock. Williams for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Collins. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
The shot by Williams, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And on the offensive end, Harden can be such a monster. So far, he's had little trouble finding his shots. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Russell. Basket, good.
D'Angelo Russell.
Russell's got 5 now.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
And with the length Vanderbilt has, Doris, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame. He's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor.
And finished off by KD.
Well, that's one way to go from defense to offense. KD capable of doing it all by himself.
And Russell gets it to go.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Outside Durant for the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. KD's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota. In Russell with the drive.
Oh, so quick on the drive. D'Angelo explodes to the cup, and he makes the defender foul him.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's Bane. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, KD. Down low. Here's Whiteside.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Nets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first free throw is good.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Here's Durant. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And they double up Russell. To the middle. Grant.
Jeremy Grant.
The short one's on the money. Grant's got his 2nd basket.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Bane with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Trent hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Durant. To the paint. They double team KD. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Grant. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
At the line for the
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Done outside. Payton for three. Down low. Durant. The rebound by the Nets. There's Hero with the three. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead stand. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's the Nets now. 6-point game. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The Nets working the ball around now. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, the defender all over.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gary Trent Jr.
And the ongoing league debate. Who's the toughest guy to guard? Harden's name always comes up.
The Timberwolves shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And the Nets making a change here. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 7. To the wing right side. Here's Claxton. 5 points in the game. Another shot. They shoot again. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Russell with the drive. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside. Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Driving the lane. And Russell gets it to go.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
To the inside. Back to Russell. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. And he's way off from outside.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few. You've got to be kidding.
And on any given play, Beard can take your breath away. He's just got that flair for the spectacular.
Here's Bamba. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Stanley. Minnesota calls timeout.
Who won the pizza? Make some noise! Coming on to the floor for the away team.
just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Durant got a piece of it. Now here's Jang. He has 6. Pass to Hero. Now Jang, guarded by KD. 4 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Durant with it. He's got 13. And then Durant with the jam.
It is unfair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile off the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
Pass to Claxton. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Jang. And he converts the layup. Jang's got 8 points.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
It's tipped. KD looking around. And it's done in the corner. Now Durant. 15 points in the game. Count it, good.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Outside Williams. Back to Jang. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Claxton. Here's Vanderbilt. It doesn't go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Crosses over.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Stanley. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
And they've consistently drilled that mid-range jumper as well, and that's really opened things up for them.
He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And stolen by Dunn. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Blows the alley-oop jam. And so Grant will bring it up for the Nets. A 12-point game. Ball's knocked loose. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to... Stop him.
The quick feet and hands of Caldwell Pope paying dividends at the defensive end.
Russell, no good. Inside. Here's Bamba.
Mohamed.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Gary Trent Jr.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Outside Collins. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Well, the quickness of D'Angelo Russell in transition really puts pressure on the defense.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope for 3. Hands it from downtown. Caldwell Pope got 9 points.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Collins with it. Bamba picks him up. It's deflected. Right side, Russell. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Jaden McDaniel.
Goes up off the inbound. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
James Harden.
It's going to be on James Harden. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Harden draws the double. And the layup's good off the glass.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
And the dunk by Bamba.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Stolen by Collins. Kicks it out to Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
James Harden getting it done for Minnesota. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked.
Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Minnesota has possession. Down low. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And going back to the 2020 bubble, Tyler Hero was incredible as a rookie, scoring 16 points per game in the playoffs. A huge reason Miami reached the finals.
Harden scanning the floor. Up and in on the layup. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
And here is Hero. Pass to Claxton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And Collins gets double-teamed. Payton for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Here's Hero. Here's Anunoby. And the rejection by Collins. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Now into the lineup.
And the Timberwolves possession here. They lead by 14 with the step back. Fades and shoots. A rebound by the Nets. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Claxton. Stolen by Durant. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. From deep Harden. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
That's it.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
So Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Sinks the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And here's Trent. Pass to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Caldwell Pope for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Minnesota on D. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. So looking it over. 5 to shoot. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to Russell. Fires from deep. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
From deep. They get it again. And stolen by Dunn. Pass to KD. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
How about the balance from Durant? More strong than you would think that frame suggests. Able to finish through contact as KD.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Now Chang. The 3. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
Patrick Williams.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Durant. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Well, you can see that the team relies on Kevin Durant to be consistently productive, and he is delivering.
They've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. To the left wing. Chang with a clean look. And the Nets, another 3.
No defender within 5 feet of him. Just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Harden, no good. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the inside. Stolen by Collins.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Timberwolves.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now. On the back.
A 2-game season series. They win them both. They complete the sweep.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And stolen by Jang. Vanderbilt misses. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18 points.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over in the corner, Williams to the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And there's the drive. And he says, right back at you with the... Big dunk of his own.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy.